Hello YouTube world, this is Big C53. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Romero Hearse in Grand Theft Auto Online. So, the first thing is you want to know about how to get this is it's in Hill Valley Church, which is located northwest of Los Santos. So, there's a couple of ways to do it. And the first way, there's two ways of that way. So the first way of doing it is if you grab a personal vehicle and doing what you're about to see, what I'm about to do right now. As you can see, I'm driving an Insurgent. It does not matter what type of personal vehicle you have to get this. If you don't have the Romero Hearse and you're wondering how to get this by yourself and you don't have it, this is the one way of doing it. Is to go a distance away, turn around, and go back. Or you can drive a regular non-personalized vehicle, so you can grab one off of the street if you really wanted to. It doesn't matter as far as I can tell. It doesn't matter what type of vehicle you drive. So right here I'm just showing you a few different ways of what I mean, drive a distance away and come back. So it's occasionally the most I've seen, or I've seen because I've been looking around. I've seen pictures and all that type of stuff. I've seen about three Romero Hearses can spawn. Sometimes it's only one or two, depending on, I think it's the way it wants. But the way you can tell if it's working is that if you can see at the parking lot there at the top right hand corner, is if you drive far enough away, you turn around and it's empty like the way you see right there, and you see vehicles spawn in, then that's when you know it's working for the vehicle to show up. So, yeah. So there's a second part to this, what I was saying before, and that's going to be a little bit later. So as you can see here, I went far enough away and you saw there was vehicles. So there's two vehicles. They would spawn out. There's two times, right in front of that door there, and right in front of the church. So this, so I happen to been out, and this happens to be the first time I hop into a session. I thought to myself, I wanted to go to the church and see if it was there. So I called in my Insurgent, and as you can see, I'm going to be calling in my Insurgent.
How do you choose between your children?
I just happen to be wanting to drive the Insurgent. Sometimes the occasion time I literally like to drive around and drive online in my Insurgent for the ramming capability of ramming just pedestrian cars and whoever gets in the way, basically, in online, if I can, if it's pedestrian or not sometimes, but whatever. The way, as you can see, is I hopped in and I'm gonna go down the road. It's the same road. I'm out of my office. I'm hopping into my vehicle. So the location where it would spawn in the parking lot, you'll see right here. Yeah, as you can see right there, that's where it will spawn in at the church here. And there's a second way of doing this. And the second way is if you happen to have a friend that happens to have it, or if you happen to know someone that is in the session or whatever, you can ask them. But if you have a friend that has a Romero Hearse, you just hop in their vehicle or follow them. You're choosing. You follow them to the church here, and you just see when it spawns in, because when you have a Romero Hearse, it spawns in more. So if you want to get more, you can for other people. So speaking of more people, and if you don't have it and you're sick and tired of doing it, if you happen to spawn in my session that I'm going to be in, if I happen to be in a session that you happen to be in, then send me a text message on GTA and say I would like to get the Romero Hearse. Then I will say, okay, meet me at the church, or something like that. Or I would say, okay, give me a couple minutes. Or I would say, hey, just give me a little bit of time just in case, because I might be away from my console. Yeah. So, if this video happens to help you in any way, Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like button, leave a comment down below. Big C53 is out until next video.